it is vitally important that you know when you're getting paid and when you're paying people. So we are going to do our monthly budget calendar setup right meow. Let's get started. Hi, I'm Bo.
I'm Win.
And we are struggle busing our way to some kind of financial stability for us and his three kids. Let us start with pay. So his pay. You don't need that one.
Oh, yeah.
And then her pay. We do not get paid on the same dates, but we bring our pay into the budget at the same time. So this month is going to start with his paycheck. So it's starting on December 27th, and then we're going to go forward from there for 2 full pay periods. Because we like to have whole pay periods in the month. It makes math a lot easier because we mess up our math, and it's a lot faster to double check the math if you have whole pay periods to work from. So we're gonna go with his pay here. It's every 2 weeks on Fridays, and then her pay. And then we're going to use our bill tracker to come up with our due dates here. So on the 1st is when rent is due, as well as the kids' insurance.
Yeah.
As far as when's things go. And then,
YouTube and
we
Netflix?
skipped, nope,
Oh, okay.
we skipped something. So the kids' co-pays come out it's supposed to be every Friday, but sometimes they charge them on different days. I don't know why, but kid co-pay every Friday. Kid copay. Kid copay. And it doesn't hurt anything if it comes after when we budget. What hurts is when it comes out before we budget it. So let's hope that things line up. We try to do this as carefully as we can. Okay, so the 27th is where we're starting. So nothing else should be coming out in this time period. But then the 1st, let's note here that this is New Year. And we are going to highlight that in yellow because we might have some spending issues. just to keep an eye on that. And then on the 1st also, my YouTube subscription, which is YouTube Premium Family. So YouTube, and then Netflix comes out, and then on the 2nd, Fabulous, which is an app subscription. And then what's next? Internet bill on the 5th. But since this is a Sunday, it might not come out on the 5th. There's going to be some wiggle room here. That's part of the problem with weekends is things don't always clear your accounts on those days. So that's internet. And then S&M collections on the 7th, which could be a few days in either direction, honestly. But that's the actual due date. We'll see when it clears the account. And then car wash on the 13th. This pen is dying. We are going to switch to... I don't want to switch to a blue pen. We're going to switch to a different black pen here. So, car wash. And then what else do we have? We have the heating bill somewhere around the 20th. We'll see how that happens. For some reason, I don't know why, the utilities come at like random times in the month. So heat, we're gonna plan for then. And student loans on the 20th as well.
At least that's steady.
Yes. And then the electric bill probably won't come during this time period because the electric bill normally comes out around the 25th. But we're going to budget it for the 23rd anyway, just so that we at least have the money set aside and we can adjust as needed. Because again, the due dates kind of like vary month to month, so we at least want to have it budgeted. And I'm gonna just put a question mark there, and we shall see how that goes. Okay, so I believe that is it for what we have to worry about as far as due dates. But also something to keep in mind. It's not during this time period, but the very next day,
Da, 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 da.
my birthday.
Huzzah.
So her birthday, and we're going to highlight that in yellow as well, because there might be some spending like somewhere in the vicinity. We might have some pre-overspending. Just want to keep that in mind. Okay, so we are going to follow up by highlighting which accounts and what's happening as far as, oh no, we missed something. So
Highlighting?
No, we missed something. So Wynn's savings account interest normally comes on the 3rd. So his interest, and then my savings account interest is normally on the 23rd. So
That
her
fits neatly.
interest. Almost forgot that. Okay. Now we highlight based on which account and which category, essentially. So pay is all green, just differentiated by either her or his, just to say whose account it is. So her pay, his pay. And then his interest is inflow as well. And then her pay, his pay. And then her interest. So that's all the green. And then we're going to go with blue. That's his spending. So he pays the kid copay here.
And again, for the record, it wasn't meant to be a gendered thing with these colors. It's just kind of how it played out.
Yes, I had a color scheme that I wanted, and things fell how they fell. My favorite color is actually purple, and that ended up being his savings category. That's how it goes. I had a certain color scheme that I wanted. It happened how it happened. Anyway, back to the situation at hand. Okay. Kid copay. And then the next thing, he pays the rent. He pays kids insurance. And then he pays kid copay.
S&M.
And internet. Yep, that's.
Oh, sorry.
And S&M. And then kid copay. And kid copay. Because that's every week. And then he also pays student loan and the heating bill and electric. So that is all the blue. And then we get to my spending. So I'm trying to keep this all like in the screen so you can see. It's kind of zoomed in so you can read it, but okay. So I pay for Netflix and YouTube and Fabulous and car wash. Those are the scheduled things that I pay for. I pay for a lot of other things, but these are the scheduled things that I pay for. The way we work our budgets together is essentially he pays for the necessary bills, and then I pay for all the variables, essentially, aside from like his pocket money and the kids' allowance and stuff.
Thank you.
So this is kind of what works for us.
Let us know in the comments if you spend with a partner, with or without kids. How does the breakdown look like for you?
Yeah, let us know. But I think that's it.
And like so many other structures we have, this helps us keep track of where our money's coming from, where it's going. Because I'm telling you, budget beats broke every time.
And never forget that you deserve financial stability. And I hope you have a great day on purpose. Bye.